Hello friends, welcome back to the channel Methodology Maths by Pratik Grover. Our today's topic would be the continuation of the exercise 2.5 part 2. From the first part we have completed till fifth question. So if you have not gone through that video, go through that video first and then come back to this video. Again, I have given the explanation of each and every identity in another video. The link of that video is also given in the description of this video. Today we'll start with the sixth question of exercise 2.5. So before starting, subscribe to my channel if you have not done yet, and please click that bell icon so that you can a notification whenever I post a new video regarding your topic. So let us start with the sixth sum. Sixth sum is write the following cubes in expanded form. Now cubes are given to us and we have to write in expanded form. I will not be doing the first and the second one because third and fourth they cover both the patterns, that is x plus y whole cube and x minus y whole cube. So I'll be doing those two. The third one is 3 upon 2x plus 1 the whole cube. 3 by 2x plus 1 the whole cube. As we know, this is an identity of x plus y the whole cube. So by x plus y whole cube, what is the identity? X cube plus y cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square. Again, if you need the explanation of the identity, go through the video given in the description of this video. The link is provided over there. So this is the cube of the first term. My first term is 3 by 2x. The cube of the first term plus y cube. Y cube means cube of the second term. That is 1 cube. Plus 3 multiplied by square of the first term. That is 3 by 2x the whole square. Multiplied by y. That is multiplied by the second term. Second term is 1. Plus 3 multiplied by first term. That is 3 by 2x multiplied by square of the y, that is second term, that is y 1 square. This would become 3 by 2x whole cube will be 27 upon 8 x cube plus 1 cube is 1 plus 3 multiplied by, this is the square of this, so 3 multiplied by, what is square of 3 by 2x? That is 9 by 4 x square. Into 1, I am not writing into 1. Here 3 into 3 is 9 upon 2 x, and 1 square we are not, 1 square is 1, we are not writing 1 over here. So the final step is 27 by 8 x cube plus 1 plus 3 into 9, that is 27 by 4 x square plus 9 by 2 x. So this is your final answer. But if you want to feel, if you are feeling that they are not in descending order, you can rearrange the terms. But if you leave the answer as it is, this is the correct answer. You can rearrange also if you want. The second question, for the fourth question I am doing. Fourth question is x minus 2 by 3 y the whole cube. X minus 2 by 3 y the whole cube. Again, the identity is by which identity? X minus y the whole cube. It is x cube minus y cube minus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus 3xy square. So this will be cube of the first term. Cube of the first term is x cube minus cube of the second term, that is 2 by 3 y cube minus 3 multiplied by square of the first term, that is x square, into second term, that is 2 by 3 y. Don't consider the negative sign now because that negative sign is already be taken in the identity, plus 3 multiplied by first term, that is x, into square of second term, that is 2 by 3 y square. Don't consider the negative sign. I'm again written. I'm repeating it. Don't consider the negative sign. You have already considered that negative sign. So this will be x cube minus cube of 2 by 3 is 8 upon 27y cube. This is 3x square into 2 by 3y. This 3 and this 3 will get cancelled out. It will be x square into 2y. So I can write minus 2x square y. Don't cut 3 and 3 over here because this 3 is in the bracket which is getting squared. So don't cut 3 and 3 over here. So 3x and square will be 4 by 9 y square. So my final answer would be x cube minus 8 by 27 y cube minus 2x square y plus 3 ones are 3 threes are, it will be 4 by 3 x y square. So my final answer is this. This is my final answer. X cube minus 8 by 27 y cube minus 2x square y plus 4 by 3 xy square. Let us proceed to the seventh sum. The seventh sum, evaluate using identities. There are 3 sums. I will be doing 2. So I am doing first and second. Third one will be done by you. The first one is 99 whole cube or 99 cube. Don't find 99 cube by multiplying. We'll use an identity. This 99 can be written as 100 minus 1 whole cube. See, I'm not writing the identity which I'm going to use. You know which identity I'm going to use. So in examination, you have to write which identity you are using. So this is x minus y the whole cube. What is x minus y the whole cube? That is x cube, that is first term cube, minus second term cube, minus 3 into square of first term into second term, plus 3 into first term into square of second term. This is 100 cube. That is, there are 2 zeros in 100. So that is cube. That is 6 zeros will come. That is equals to 10 lakhs. Minus 1 cube is 1. Minus 3 into 1 is 3 and 100 square. 100 square that is 10,000. 100 square is 10,000. That is plus 300 because 1 square is nothing. That is 1 only. This is 10 lakhs minus 1 minus 3 into 10,000. That is 30,000 plus 300. So the answer would be this 10 lakhs and 300 will be added, and from that the sum 1 and 30,000 will be subtracted. So the final answer will be 9,70,299. 9,70,299. Okay, so this will be the final answer. The second question is 102 cube. 102 cube. 102 cube, that can be written as 100 plus 2 whole cube. I'm not writing the identity. You know which identity I'm going to use. That is x plus y whole cube. So this in examination, I'm repeating again and again. You have to write identity, that is for compulsory. X cube plus 2 cube, that is x cube plus y cube, plus 3 multiplied by x square into y, that is first term square into y, plus 3 multiplied by first term into square of second term. 3 multiplied by first term square of second term. This is 100 cube, again 10 lakhs, plus 2 cube, that is 8, plus 3 into 2 6 into 100 square, that is 10,000, plus 3 into 100 is 300 into 2 square, that is 4. This will be 10 lakhs plus 8 plus 60,000 plus 1200. So the answer would be, answer is 1061208. 1061208. Let us proceed towards 8th sum. Again in 8th sum, now RHS would be given and there would be 4 terms now. So obviously I'll be doing now, I want to do some easy sums, so you can do some difficult sums. If you have in doubt, then you can ask me in the comment section, but try to do those difficult sums, don't get panicked. Okay, so I'll be doing first and fourth. The remaining you can do by yourself. First is 8a cube plus b cube plus 12a square b plus 6ab square. This is the question. As you can see, there are 4 terms. Now the question comes of 4 terms. We have seen in the previous video 2 terms, 3 terms, 6 terms. Now the question comes of 4 terms. Out of 4 terms, first of all, see, check anything common. There is nothing common. Then proceed. Out of these 4 terms, can you see any 2 terms which are perfect cubes? Perfect cubes, not squares, perfect cubes. Yes. 8a cube and b cube are perfect cubes. What is the cube root of 8? Cube root of 8, if you prime factorize it, will be 2. So this first term is a cube of 2a whole cube. And the second term is a cube of b, that is b cube. Now neglect those two, right? Plus 3. This 3 will get multiplied with the square of first term, that is 2a square, multiplied by the second term, that is b. Just write this blindly because you got the first 2 terms. Plus 3 multiplied by first term, that is 2a, into square of the second term, that is b square. This is your final answer. Now you know that this is a plus b the whole cube. What is a? Sorry, x plus y the whole cube. What is x? 2a. And what is y? B. So 2a plus b the whole cube. I am not writing the identity which I have used. You should know the identity, that is x plus y the whole cube. This identity. Simple. पहले का क्यूब निकालो, दूसरे का क्यूब निकालो, फिर 3 इंटू फर्स्ट का स्क्वायर इंटू सेकेंड लिख दो. सिर्फ लिखना है, कुछ सॉल्व नहीं करना. 3 into first term into square of second term. That this will show that this expansion is actually expansion of a whole cube. Which whole cube? First term plus second term the whole cube. Fourth one, 64a cube minus 27b cube minus 144a square b plus 108ab square. Again, 4 terms. Out of 4 terms, anything common? No. Second check हो गया. Third cheese. Out of 4 terms, any 2 terms are perfect cubes? Yes. 64a cube is a perfect square, perfect cube. 27b cube is a perfect cube. How to find what is the cube root of 64? Do prime factorization. You will get 4. Cube root find करना है, square root नहीं, cube root find करना है. So 4a the whole cube minus 27 is a cube of 3. So this is a cube of 3b whole cube. Neglect the last 2 terms. Just write minus. First minus 3 multiplied by square of first term, that is 4a square, into second term, that is 3b, plus 3 multiplied by first term as it is, that is 4a, multiplied by q square of second term, that is 3b square. You have justified that this expansion given to you is in this form, that is x minus y the whole cube. What is x? 4a. What is y? 3b. So this is 4a minus 3b the whole cube. Identity uses this one. X minus y whole cube is x cube minus y cube minus 3x square y plus 3xy square. Okay. Ninth question. I am proceeding to a ninth question, but this ninth question I have already explained in the algebraic identities video, the link of which video I have given in this description, as 9th and 10th identity. So go through that identity, you will get your answer. Using that identity, I would be solving the 10th sum. Using that identity, I would be solving the 10th sum. The first question in 10th sum is 27y cube plus 125z cube. Again, there are two terms. Anything common in two terms? No. It is x square minus y square, क्योंकि हर एक चेक करना जरूरी है. हमने पहले पढ़ा है कि दो टर्म्स होंगी तो a स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर या x स्क्वायर माइनस वाई स्क्वायर भी हो सकता है. क्या ये x स्क्वायर माइनस वाई स्क्वायर लग रहा है? मतलब पहले टर्म और आखिरी टर्म स्क्वायर लग रही है? नहीं. अब क्या ऑप्शन है? क्यूब का. क्या ये दोनों परफेक्ट क्यूब्स हैं? यस. तो अभी तक हमने क्या चेक किया? दो टर्म्स हैं. ओके. कुछ कॉमन है? नहीं है. क्या ये दोनों टर्म स्क्वायर्स में है? नहीं है. तो अब क्या ऑप्शन बचा कि ये दोनों क्यूब्स में है क्या? यस, दे आर इन क्यूब्स. 27 is a cube of 3, so it will become 3y cube plus 125z cube. 125 is a cube of 5, 5z whole cube. Which identity I will apply? That identity is given in the 9th sum. I have explained in the algebraic identity video. By x cube plus y cube equals to x plus y multiplied by x square minus xy plus y square, that is x plus y, that is 3y plus 5z multiplied by square of first term, that is 3y whole square, minus first term into second term 3y into 5z plus square of second term, that is 5z square. X plus y, that is first term plus second term, open the second bracket, square of first term minus first term into second term plus square of second term. So final answer would be 3y plus 5z. 3y square will be 9y square minus, सी अगर यहाँ पे प्लस था बीच में तो इस सेकेंड ब्रैकेट में माइनस आएगा. अगर यहाँ माइनस है तो सेकेंड ब्रैकेट में प्लस यहाँ पर आएगा. दिस इज माइनस 15yz प्लस 25z स्क्वायर. फाइनल आंसर. इसका आगे कुछ सॉल्व नहीं होगा. द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस 10th आई एम लीविंग टू यू. प्लीज कंप्लीट दैट 10th क्वेश्चन बाय द आइडेंटिटी x cube minus y cube. So please try to solve it. If you don't get the answer, ping me in the comment box. I'll explain you. So okay friends, this would be the last sum for this video. We'll be continuing the remaining part of this exercise in the part 3, because I'm just changing the video. I'm just winding up over here, because in that video a total new concept will come. New concept regarding the 8th identity, which we have explained in that video of algebraic identities. So stay tuned and keep following and wait for the next video to be uploaded. Thank you.